Hi, good morning everyone. Thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson, just be.me. Apologies for the sound. My house has been rewired. As you can see, it's a mess. I can't find my microwave. No, definitely haven't got a microwave because I threw that out ages ago. Can't find my microphone, so I'm really sorry about sound. So, I mean, this is this creation is for me rather than you guys anyway. Anyone that takes any energy from it, then it's added value. It's amazing. Um, so I just feel like I need to speak to perhaps get this information out. Otherwise, there's been lots of information coming in, and if it doesn't come out and be shared, then sometimes it gets congested. So to keep that flow going, I'm sharing whatever I've got with you. So yesterday morning, woke up remembering a dream. That was just quite interesting. So the dream was Statue of Liberty underwater. And there were two words. What were the two words now? History. What was the other word? See, this is it when you don't share it straight away. It kind of like, if you don't share it, it goes. But sometimes sharing it, it comes back. But there was some more information to be shared this morning that I woke up with about paradigm shifts, consciousness and DNA. So the thing about the Statue of Liberty is it's underwater, which will change how history was written. That's feeling into it. It will just change how history was written. It will change how history will be taught. There was another word as well. So it was underwater and kind of, so it woke me up because it's not something that you dream about all the time. So feeling into the dream and the events around it and asking about the events around it. So when I asked, is it a natural disaster? The answer was no, it wasn't a natural disaster. So this, and I keep getting two governments will fall. And I've had that for years, two governments will fall. But they'll not give me which two because it has to unfold. The mystery has to unfold. But when you look at it and the government's behaviours at the moment, yeah, you're thinking it could be any of them, really. But we shall see. But I don't know if I can say it because if it will be blocked, but how can I put it in other terms where this video won't be blocked? Whether augmentation used as a tool, shall we say, for war. I don't know if I can put it in those terms as to, to whether algorithms won't pick up what I really want to say. So treaties were made that these things wouldn't be used against each other. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't use it upon yourself or your own people, so to speak, for certain agendas or gains or so these are being used at the moment to create weather systems that are not a natural nature created by Mother Earth. When you start messing with the laws of nature, it's like anything, isn't it? When you mess with laws, universal laws, laws in general, there's normally a consequence. There's always consequences to our actions. Yeah, February is the month that's coming up. Now, anyone that claims to read or to tell the future, avoid them, because none of us can. These are only potentials. The future are only potentials. You've got fate and you've got destiny. So, these are the potentials for February. However, human beings are very creative. That's us by nature. We're very changeable. That's amazing. We're supposed to be. But for thousands of years, we haven't been as creative or as changeable as what we were designed to be. We are multidimensional, infinite beings. And we have a short lifespan for a reason, which is going to elongate in the scheme of things as well, which is going to be interesting. But yeah, it's there for a reason as part of our protection and life experiences. So DNA shifts, paradigm shifts, changes. So I asked if this was preventable. No, was the answer. But these are the potentials of the now. So it's not changeable in this potential of the now. However, you know, we are multidimensional, very creative human beings. So this is how we create reality. We create reality from our emotions. The attack program. Okay, talk about the attack program. So the attack program is the furthest thing away from sovereignty as you can get. So when I say sovereignty, it means that you are safe in every now. You are safe in every now because you know who you are and what you are, which is an infinite being that is made in mirror image of the creator. So you are divine, you are the all-powerful. So why would you attack somebody back out of fear? You know, you've forgotten, you've got to disconnect with who and what you are, unless you are a fourth dimensional being, which they are the ones that have been running the show for some time. So yeah, their sense of sovereignty isn't going to be the same as a human being. But this is where consciousness comes in. So, you know, it's your knowingness of who and what you are, and connecting to who you are, and reigniting that relationship with self. So yeah, furthest away from sovereignty as you can get, the attack program. So we attack when we feel like somebody's taken away our power, which is understandable because that's kind of like been a little grain of reality over the last thousands of years. But we've actually chosen it. So at some point we chose, what would it feel like to be disconnected from who we are, what we are, and our creative source energy? We've asked for this. And purely because we are explorers for creative source energy, just to experience for the sake of experiencing. So this is the experience that we chose. So hence, you know, we create the fourth dimensional beings in order to hold this experience. So kind of like actions have consequences, it's all on us. However, we've got to the point now where it's kind of like, right, I've explored that now, and I've explored it enough, and I want to be connected again to who I am, what I am, and to creative source energy, to be responsible creators again. So in third dimensionality, which is where we've lived for thousands of years, and we've asked for it just to purely experience it, and there's nothing wrong with it, because, you know, in third dimensionality we have the full spectrum of emotions to create from, and boy have we created in third dimensionality. But we've also created wars, we've created some very low vibrational experiences, purely just to experience, and that's okay. But we are getting to the point where it's kind of like, do you know what, I've got the t-shirt video, I'm kind of done with that. So we are choosing to raise our consciousness and awareness to come out of third dimensional paradigms. So fifth dimensional paradigms do not include war status. War status and attack status can keep somebody at the top, somebody powerful. So it's power struggle. So again, beautiful thing for the soul to learn about power paradigms. So, war. So the other duality aspect of it is peace. How can I cultivate peace? I will be doing a course on how to cultivate peace if anybody is interested. I will be doing it in December. So check out my website, justbe.me, and you'll be able to access a course through there, and all the course details. So cultivate peace. So as creative beings, we are creating our life experiences through our emotions, through what's going on internally, as within as without. So you are the creator. And the planet is now 5D. She's locked into it. So she's got her own set of paradigms that she will not allow to be within her, that she will shake off any beings like fleas that are not going to support her energy. Because, okay, so since the chakra of the planet, the solar plexus chakra of the planet, which is actually Ayers Rock in Australia, put up her respect boundaries. That was another sign that the planet was going into 5D, and the human beings around her solar plexus chakra were supporting her energy. So your solar plexus chakra is about your energy, your power engine, so to speak, of your vessel. She has one too. She is a living soul, is Earth, Gaia, or whatever name you want to give it, doesn't really matter, it's on the labels. As human beings, we like to give labels to things. But everything is just an energy source, not just, it's everything. So she's gaining back her self-respect, and the human beings that are living around these chakras are respecting the energy of each chakra, and each chakra has its own energy. So the crown chakra, which is Mount Shasana, so human beings that are living around Mount Shasana and the guardians of that chakra energy will be about sovereignty. I feel safe in every now, I know who I am. So the energy around Mount Shasana will be I feel safe in every now, I know who I am. I am mirror image of creative source energy. You've got the heart chakra, so that is Glastonbury, Yorkshire. So heart chakra, receive love, give love. That's your engine of creative source energy. Everything is derived from the frequency of love. So the love energy will be very much protected, kind of like around those areas. So when you visit those areas, you'll feel the love. You'll feel the magic, which is quite beautiful, Yorkshire and Glastonbury. So the heart chakra is actually expanded and is getting bigger. Okay, so this is really interesting. So the guardians of these chakra systems, like a chessboard, will start to move about, and they will carry that chakra energy and those attributes of that chakra with them wherever they go. That's interesting. So the Aboriginal people who are guardians of Ayers Rock, interesting, their walkabout will go further than Australia potentially. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So these guardians will have a feeling of just needing to change location. Wherever they're living currently, they'll want to change location to go somewhere new, somewhere different, which is fascinating when you've got Indigenous people. Or they may not be, will it be the Indigenous people? Okay, so even when you've got Indigenous people kind of like wanting to explore out of their Indigenous territory to share that chakra energy. So like Indigenous people to Ayers Rock, they will be wanting to share the solar plex energy, the inner sun, the powerhouse, the engine room. It's about self-respect, boundary. So they will be carrying that energy wherever they go, which will be, you respect me, you'll be very respectful of me, I respect myself and I won't put up with any shit. I'll not put up with anything. That's very interesting, isn't it? I'll not put up with it. So therefore, because they are creating respect within them, then it's kind of like in your energy field, you will be more inclined to treat them with respect. Interesting. So heart chakra guardians, they will be carrying the heart chakra around with them wherever they're travelling to. People who live in Mount Shasna that hold the crown chakra energy, there may be individuals who are wanting to travel, move around a little bit. So they're carrying the sovereign energy with them. Third eye, I think it's the third eye Tibet. Interesting. So I'm kind of seeing this already, that Buddhists are moving, or people with the third eye energy of Tibet, rather, they don't have to be Buddhists, but they are travelling and they are bringing their teachings with them. So to open the third eye, to opening the third eye again is teaching about presence, past, present, future. So there will be teachers of presence and they will travel and teach that. And you're kind of seeing that, which is really interesting. I've just realised that. Sacral chakra and the root chakra. Interesting. Sacral and root, I'm going to have to look that up as to where they are in the world. But there is kind of like energetic lines and they kind of like cross like that, like DNA strands, which is fascinating. So kind of like the DNA of the planet. So everything is connected to everything. It's fascinating, isn't it? So maybe I'll do some more videos about the sacral and the root, which would be fascinating. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving that for another video, I'm being told. Yeah, to put them all in one video is what I'm being given told. Put them all in one video. But this video, it's not really about that. This video is about fate and destiny. So fate is where you are unconscious and you blindly go on your future path. Destiny is when you choose your path. That's the difference between fate and destiny. You choose it. Fate is the easy road because you're just kind of like bumbling down it. Destiny is you are choosing from a conscious place. So fate potentially could be a path of fear because you're bumbling down it, that path. Destiny is the path of love because you're choosing it from a higher place of consciousness. So if you are getting that gut feeling at the moment of I need to do something and I don't know why I'm doing it, I don't know where I'm going, and it's kind of like you're just travelling in an open book, so to speak, but you know you're going to be okay on it. It's scary, but it feels right at the same time. Then you're expanding in consciousness, you're in the right place. So like I say, people will be required to move where they live or to travel, and it's because you may be a guardian of some of these energetic portals on the planet, and you are sharing that because you hold that within you from the planet, and it is a gift, and you will be going out there to share that gift, and you will be placing that energy all over. That's really interesting. Okay. Consciousness and DNA. Right, okay, I need to talk about this. Consciousness and DNA. So some of you may have been given the message to hold some awareness about who you associate with, friends, family, things like that. So this was part of the de-evolution of human beings. So we created this scenario where we wanted to feel disconnected. So part of the scenario and paradigm was fourth dimensional beings that their consciousness cannot evolve past fourth dimensionality. So third and fourth have their own set of paradigms, duality, fear, anger, guilt, sadness, lack of joy, has all those paradigms. And we needed a hierarchical assistance because that was part of the paradigm. However, when you go into faith, you don't have a hierarchical system. It's unity because you know that all is one, and all is created from divine source energy. So there is no separation. Duality. So duality where there's love, there's hate, where there's fear, there's courage, where there's... so there's still those around, but like I said, destiny, you will start to choose what emotions you want to experience. In third dimensionality, those are the paradigms you experience. End of. But we're now in third, fourth, fifth. So it's kind of like where experience is expanding over 3 paradigms. So you get to choose more which paradigm you want to play in. So just for the heads up, if you're wanting to play in the 5th dimensional paradigm, so the programs there are unity consciousness. So I am connected to the divine, that's unity consciousness. I am connected. My father, the universe, the mother, the earth. It's more about equality, so there isn't a hierarchical system. It's about creating joy, about creating heaven on earth. It's forgiveness. So when you think about it, you would probably think, oh, well, that's all light and fluffy stuff, but it's also about protection, that you love yourself enough to protect yourself and what energy you've got going on, and you'll not anyone interfere with your energy. So again, that dismisses kind of like any war paradigms or attack programs, because it's kind of like this is protected, ultimately protective, because it is loved. So it's kind of like a mama bear with cubs. It's kind of like, you do not want to mess with this. You really don't want to mess with this, because whatever you're putting out, I'm putting a shield up, it's going to bounce right back onto you. So protection shields are in that paradigm as well. And I'm seeing kind of like a picture of crystal castles. So a castle is the emblem on of protection. Crystal to me is about resonance. So if you are coming up to a crystal castle with a certain low vibrational resonance, then you'll not get through the gates, because whatever you are projecting out, it's going to hit you right back. So, you know, we are in fifth dimensionality are building our own crystal castles within, and we are building our own protection layers in, again, so it's sovereign. And whatever you are energetically feeding out, crystal children, okay, that makes sense. So any of you parents that have got crystal children, you will be taking on the crystal attributes. So take on the attributes from these children, because they are amazing. They are the epitome of self-protection. They are very boundaried. But whatever energy, so if you're with a crystal child, whatever energy you've got going on, they will just bounce that energy right back to you, but it will be kind of like 1,000-fold. So you have to be really aware of what energy you are in when you are around these children. So children with autism potentially as well, they are very empathic. So again, you need to be very aware of what energy you've got going on when you're around them, because they'll be mirroring it right back to you. And this is what crystals do in their activity, their action, is that they absorb energy and give it out tenfold. They increase energy. So this is what these crystal children are here to do. So as parents, if you are associating around your children that have got the crystal attributes, you will also be taking on the crystal DNA. Okay, that makes sense as why DNA is becoming more crystalline. Okay, so this is what I've got to explain to you. So associations have an effect on our DNA. Our DNA isn't fixed, never has been. Even though fourth dimensional beings have tried to keep it fixed at 2 strands for thousands of years, but it is, we have multi-dimensional DNA as human beings. That's how we were created, that's how we were made. And DNA is expanding. So when I'm doing kinesiology and people are asking about the DNA strands, the maximum at the moment is 1,144 in certain individuals. So this is why it's important to choose in your destiny rather than fate, okay, who you associate with. So when you've got family members and you're thinking this is crunchy, it's because your DNA is expanding and it no longer feels comfortable to be in association with, so you can only do small doses. It's good to remember your roots as well and be appreciative of where you've come from. And again, appreciation and gratitude goes a long way right now in DNA. So if you're feeling a little bit crunchy, get on the gratitude train right now, because that will serve you really, really well. So associations, rainbow children, being around rainbow children as well. So they have no karma on this planet. This is their first experience. Heartbreak is really, really difficult to them, but they're all about the love. All about the love. You know, the energy is so beautiful to be around. They are very accepting, you know, however you are turning up in your authentic state, they are very accepting of you. But they will, if you're unaccepting and very judgmental, they will find it very, very hard to be around your energy as well. So if you've got children, just be aware of these dynamics in the relationship. But your association with them, you will, if you allow their energy in, then you will become more accepting of all kinds of people as well. They are fascinating. Wow. Okay, so this is how our children's DNA, they've already come in with the DNA and attributes that they need for these future paradigms. Interesting. But as a parent, an indigo parent, you've got a foot, you're bridging the gap, you've got a foot in the old and a foot in the new. You can help them with resilience, and they can help you with all the other future attributes. So enjoy their energy, enjoy being around them, allow them to be whoever it is that they need to be right now, because they will anyway. If you're not allowing them to be however they need to be right now, they'll ditch you, basically, to let you just get on with it and stew in your own energy. So association's destiny. Be around people who raise your frequency. If you're raising your frequency, you're expanding your DNA. So the new paradigms of programs, peace, love, acceptance, and you'll know the people who are meaning right now, and they may not be your family members. So choose new family members. Choose them. That's destiny, not fate. Your family is your fate. Your destiny is your chosen family, chosen tribe. But your chosen tribe will help expand your DNA and keep it kind of expanded. Because I've been trying to work out, you know, if you're in complete alignment, then you can spend time with anyone, and you can. However, the longer you are with people, you will take on their attributes. And this is why we've taken on attributes of fourth dimensional beings, and we've only got 2 strands of DNA for thousands of years, because we've had this hierarchical system and programs that have been fed down and fed down, fed down. So we've taken on the attributes, but you are more expansive than that. You are a multidimensional creator being. So let's go out and create. Share experiences with people who you enjoy sharing experiences with. Gather. And this is what the hierarchy will not want to promote. The gathering of expanded beings. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this might be where certain areas of the world are being hit by weather that may not be of natural creation, because these places are where people with high levels of consciousness are gathered. So this is another way of dispersing. We'll disperse that energy. We will lessen that frequency, so to speak. The thing is, the high level conscious beings, they will take that energy with them. You can't stop it. It's within them. It's not where they live geographically. It's within them. They're connected to Gaia at all times. They're connected to Source at all times. They know who their mother, father is, and they take that energy with them everywhere, because that energy is in everything. So you cannot destroy that. You cannot destroy that. Interesting. So this is why I love doing these videos, because sometimes these conversations, because I'm sharing it, kind of like brings out more information. And you might be thinking, I haven't got a clue what she's on about, I don't understand it. But some of you will. Some of you will get it. Some of you will have ears for it. Some of you have got consciousness for it. It doesn't matter if you don't understand it. it's still going into your DNA, it's still going into your consciousness. I don't even need the words to speak of this, just sitting here in this kind of like energy, you're still getting a slice of it and you're still getting a share of it. So me sitting here with you, we're both expanding our DNA, all of us, which all is going towards the creation of heaven and earth, peace on earth. Watch out for where you can forgive. We'll be holding scenarios as well at the moment that will come up where those of us who can't express, have learnt a certain way of expressing anger, scenarios will come up where we'll feel angry. Where is it? Am I holding it in the body, or can I express it in a creative way? Get creative, you know, all these emotions, get creative in any which way you can. Paper heart paper hand, write it down, write your emotions down. That is a really good expressive way. Speaking, singing, chanting, anything that holds an expression, dancing. All of these things help with the energetic flow of the body at the moment in receiving information, giving information, receiving it, expanding DNA. You know, your body at the moment is doing amazing things. Okay, so when we expand our consciousness and our DNA, which is all relevant, we are switching on also some tools. So some tools of telepathy could come in handy. What's the one where you move things without touching them, like a kinetic energy? That's going to come online, so you'll be able to manipulate devices and things without touching them. And those of you, some of you will already be doing this. Some of your kids are already doing this. If you're feeling anxious, you know, kind of like you'll get in the car and the dashboard will light up. If you're feeling anxious, you'll go to the supermarket and you'll not have touched it, but something will fall off the shelf. So use your remote. So again, this is a way you can use your emotions. I'm feeling a little bit like X-Men at the moment. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, so you can use your emotions to do certain things. So there's nothing wrong with emotions, so don't switch them off entirely. Choose them. Give your emotions a destiny, not a fate, from which you create from. Love, not fear. Fate. Fate is fear, destiny is love. Okay, right, whatever. It's interesting. Follow your destiny. Follow your gut feeling. Follow your heart, not your head. It'll not take you to the right place. So yeah, follow your heart. Right, I think I'm ready for a cup of tea, so I'm just going to love you and leave you there. My dream about the Statue of Liberty, please hold no fear in it. We are the age of Aquarius. It is the age of water. Water has a cleansing energy. It has a memory energy. Place your intentions in water. Place your loving intentions in water, and it will spread to the whole world. You are creator beings. We create with our emotions and intentions. That's how we change the world. We change from within. We give our emotions destiny. And we place it into intentions. Okay. Let's see where that goes. Let's see where that goes. So homework of the day, find an expanse of water and place love and intentions within it. Let's give it a whirl and let's see what happens. The potentials are infinite. Okay, so I will leave these thoughts and my love with you all. Have an amazing day. Be nice to be be nice to see a little bit of sunshine. A bit over this rain, to be honest. I've had days of it. Create your inner DNA and your inner sun by within. You always carry it within you, because you are divine and you are infinite and you are made from the frequency of light. So you always carry that within you. So if you're lacking in a bit of vitamin D and A, just reconnect with who you are and what you are, your inner light within, your inner sun. Light up that DNA, light up them cells, just light up wherever you go. Hence why you are a light worker. Right, I love you and leave you. I'm off for a cuppa now. Take care, guys. Have an amazing day. Thank you for listening to this video. Please like and share, because there's some gems in it, particularly about placing intentions in water. That's really, really interesting. No fear about whatever is happening. Regardless, you're going to be okay. You're infinite beings. You're sovereign. So this experience of life that we are currently in right now, it's a grain of sand in the scheme of things. It really, really is. So don't worry about anything. We are evolving as human beings, and we're just witnessing the evolution, which is also coming with revolution. And revolution is never pretty at first, is it? And that's what we're witnessing. But peace will ensue, because that's what we are intending to create. Right, I'm off for a brew. Take care. I absolutely love and adore you all, with no matter what expression you are holding, no matter what dimensional form of being that you are. You know, you all add to the experience of nourishment of my soul. So thank you so much for being whoever you are and whatever expression you are holding. Take care, guys. Bye.